Have you ever noticed that even a small flight of stairs can make your legs feel heavy and your heart beat faster than usual? Or maybe you simply bent down to pick something up and felt not quite as agile as before. According to the National Institute on Aging, up to 45% of people over the age of 60 are experiencing a silent decline in muscle mass. But most of them believe this is just a normal part of getting older. In reality, losing muscle not only makes you weaker, it also increases the risk of falls, osteoporosis, and even memory loss over time. But what if I told you there is a very simple way to slow down this weakening process? No medicine, no gym. Would you be willing to try it? The truth is, the solution may already be in your kitchen. A familiar fruit that is easy to eat and completely natural can help restore your strength in just a few weeks. If you know how to use it correctly, if you are over the age of 60, please watch this video all the way to the end. It might change how you take care of your health each day. Which country are you watching this video from? Leave a comment below. Are you experiencing something similar? Feel free to share so I can walk this journey with you. The first fruit is avocado. Not everyone knows that a small avocado can bring big changes to muscle health after the age of 60. This smooth and creamy fruit is often loved for its rich taste and ease of use in meals. But few people consider the deeper benefits hidden in each spoonful of ripe avocado. According to research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, the monounsaturated fats found in avocados can reduce chronic inflammation in muscle and joint tissues. This helps slow down the natural process of muscle loss in older adults. What makes this fat special is that it does not harm the body like many animal fats. In fact, it helps the body fight against the silent weakening that happens every day. As we age, small areas of inflammation can build up in our muscles without clear symptoms. Feeling weak, losing balance, or becoming easily tired after just a few minutes of walking may be signs that your body is dealing with ongoing muscle inflammation. And from here, just half an avocado each day can become a gentle yet powerful tool for recovery. Not only that, avocados are also a rich natural source of potassium, even more than bananas. When compared by weight, potassium helps muscle fibers contract and relax smoothly, improves balance, and reduces nighttime leg cramps. In addition, the magnesium in avocado helps maintain a steady heart rhythm and calms the neuromuscular system. This allows your body to move more easily, feel less unsteady when standing for long periods, or when turning suddenly. Another valuable benefit is that avocados are rich in vitamin E. This is a powerful antioxidant that protects muscle tissues from damage caused by free radicals. These harmful molecules form during aging and can silently weaken the body over time. Avocados are also high in fiber, which helps the digestive system stay regular, stabilizes blood sugar, and provides steady energy throughout the day. That is why many people over 60 feel tired after a starchy breakfast, but feel more energized when they start the day with a meal that includes avocado. I once spoke with Carmen, a 72-year-old woman living in Santa Fe. She often had leg cramps in the middle of the night and felt weak in her legs when waking up in the morning. Her daughter suggested she add half an avocado to her daily breakfast. After just 2 weeks, she noticed a clear difference. The nighttime cramps disappeared. She walked more smoothly and even began taking morning walks as a pleasant habit. Avocados are easy to include in any meal. You can mash them with boiled eggs, mix them into salads, blend them into smoothies, or simply spread them on whole grain bread. Free of cholesterol, low in sugar, and rich in healthy fats, avocados not only taste good, but also help nourish your muscles naturally every day. The second fruit is tart cherry. Some mornings, you may wake up feeling like your body is twice as heavy. Your legs feel stiff and your knees ache, Even though you did not do anything strenuous the day before, this feeling is common for people over the age of 60, and in most cases, it is caused by a familiar culprit called chronic inflammation. When muscle tissues are exposed to long-term inflammation, they become more fragile, recover more slowly after activity, and gradually weaken over time. That is why a small sour fruit known as tart cherry is gaining attention among researchers. Tart cherries contain a powerful group of antioxidants called anthocyanins. These compounds help calm inflammation throughout the body, especially in muscles, joints, and tendons. In a study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, athletes who drank tart cherry juice before and after training reported significantly less muscle soreness and faster recovery compared to those who did not. This result surprised many people. If it works for long-distance runners, the benefits may be even more noticeable and safe for older adults who are simply walking gently each day. But tart cherry does more than just help muscles recover. It also plays an important role in improving sleep. This fruit contains natural melatonin, a hormone that helps the body enter deep, restful sleep. For older adults, getting enough quality sleep is not easy. Many struggle to fall asleep, wake up often during the night, or cannot go back to sleep after waking. When sleep is disrupted, the body's ability to rebuild and repair muscles is also affected. A study from Northumbria University found that people who drank pure tart cherry juice every evening slept longer and deeper. They also felt less tired the next morning. I still remember Paco, a 68-year-old man living in San Antonio, who once told me that every morning felt like walking through mud. He began drinking a small glass of tart cherry juice after dinner, unsweetened, and after just over 10 days, he said his mornings felt much lighter. He smiled and said it was like his body repaired itself overnight. In addition to supporting muscles and sleep, tart cherry is also a good option for people with blood sugar concerns. If you choose the right kind without added sugar, tart cherry has a low glycemic index. If you are not a fan of juice, you can try the dried form mixed with plain yogurt or take it as a supplement after talking to your doctor. Tart cherry is not just a simple sour fruit. It is a quiet companion that helps reduce pain, improve sleep, and speeds up recovery after movement. For older adults, keeping your energy steady and your mind clear often starts with the smallest things, and sometimes a deep red glass of juice before bed can be the beginning of a lighter, more comfortable morning. The third fruit is pomegranate. There are moments when you simply sit down to rest for a while, then stand up and feel stiffness in your knees, slight tingling in your legs, or a delayed response in your lower back. Many people call this a sign of aging, but if you look deeper, it may actually be a sign of poor circulation and muscles not getting enough nourishment. When the tiny blood vessels become narrow, the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to each muscle bundle slows down. As a result, every step feels heavier, and even small tasks like cooking or sweeping can make you feel tired quickly. In such cases, pomegranate is a particularly helpful fruit, not only because of its refreshing taste, but also because of the deeper benefits packed inside each small red seed. Pomegranate contains a high amount of polyphenol antioxidants, including punicalagin. This compound has been shown to reduce oxidative stress and improve blood vessel function. Oxidative stress is one of the main reasons why muscles tire easily and recover more slowly after activity. According to a study published in the American Journal of Nutrition, older adults who took pomegranate extract before walking showed better physical performance, less muscle fatigue, and felt lighter with every step. The reason is that pomegranate helps increase natural nitric oxide levels in the blood. This substance helps widen blood vessels, allowing better circulation and delivering more oxygen and nutrients to muscle tissues, especially during and after movement. I once met Gonzalo, a 74-year-old retired man living in Tucson, who had recently returned to his gardening hobby. He shared that every time he bent down to tend his plant, he felt hip pain and sore shoulders, and often had to rest for a long time afterward. A fellow gardener gave him a bottle of pure pomegranate juice and suggested he drink a small glass every morning. He gave it a try, and after just a few days, he noticed faster recovery and less soreness after a long session in the garden. He even laughed and said his plants looked greener because he no longer skipped his gardening routine. In addition to improving circulation and oxygen flow to muscles, pomegranate also supports the function of mitochondria, which are the energy centers inside muscle cells. This helps older adults feel more flexible and recover faster after simple activities like walking, cooking, or climbing stairs. The good news is that you do not need to press juice in a complicated way to get the benefits of pomegranate. The juicy red seeds, called arils, can be sprinkled on morning yogurt, tossed into salads, or blended into smoothies. If you prefer juice, choose pure, unsweetened versions and keep the amount around 120 milliliters per day to avoid taking in too much natural sugar. Some of the best ways to care for your muscles do not come from medicine or heavy workouts, but from keeping your blood vessels healthy so that every muscle fiber receives enough oxygen, and sometimes that begins with a dark red glass of juice enjoyed each morning under the gentle sunlight of old age. The fourth fruit is dried plum. There is a type of dried fruit that many people think is only for relieving constipation, but researchers are now placing great hope in its ability to help older adults rebuild and regenerate muscle. That fruit is the dried plum, also known as the prune. Behind its wrinkled skin lies a storehouse of nutrients that the body after age 60 truly needs. Prunes contain powerful antioxidant compounds such as chlorogenic acid, neochlorogenic acid, and rutin. These compounds help protect muscle cells from damage caused by oxidative stress and silent inflammation. When muscles are inflamed, even without obvious symptoms, their ability to stretch, bear weight, and recover quickly declines. What makes prunes especially unique is their ability to stimulate the body's natural production of IGF-1. This is an internal growth hormone that helps build and maintain muscle mass. Even after the age of 70, in a study conducted at Tufts University, scientists found that prune extract could promote muscle cells to increase protein synthesis. This helps muscles grow again. This finding is very important because most older adults face the risk of losing muscle over time. Without the right support, natural regeneration is nearly impossible. In addition, prunes are an excellent source of boron, a trace mineral that is not often mentioned but is essential for the body to absorb calcium. Magnesium and vitamin D, these are key elements needed to maintain strong bones and muscles. Without enough boron, even if you consume the right nutrients, your body still struggles to convert them into usable energy for movement. I remember a conversation with Elena, a 76-year-old woman living in Fresno, California. She used to complain that after just 20 minutes of grocery shopping, her legs felt sore, her knees cracked, and she had to sit and rest until the afternoon. When I asked about her breakfast, she said she usually just had coffee and a few cookies. I suggested she try eating about 5 prunes in the morning, maybe with some almonds or oatmeal. 3 weeks later, she called back laughing as she told me that her legs had stopped creaking. She could walk more smoothly and even felt motivated to do a few stretching exercises each morning. Prunes are not just good for digestion. They are also a steady source of energy that helps stabilize blood sugar and prevent energy crashes or fatigue after meals. Because they have a low glycemic index and are rich in soluble fiber, prunes are also suitable for people with diabetes when eaten in moderate amounts. They are very easy to use. You can eat them directly, mix them into oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or combine them with nuts to make a nutritious snack. As we age and our bodies change, finding foods that are both convenient and effective, like prunes, can be a small gift for long-term health, especially when you need a simple way to stay steady with every step you take each day. The fifth fruit is apple. If there is one fruit that is affordable, easy to find, and quietly supports muscle recovery in an effective way, it is the apple. It is not an expensive imported fruit or a specialized supplement. Just a crisp and sweet apple that you may already carry in your bag or keep on the kitchen counter for a light snack during the day. But what makes the apple truly special lies in the part that many people peel off before eating the skin. In that thin layer is a rare compound called ursolic acid. A study published in the journal Cell Metabolism found that ursolic acid can stimulate muscle growth and prevent age-related muscle loss. Notably, this compound is also known to help reduce visceral fat and support blood sugar control, two factors directly related to mobility and physical health in older adults. Beyond that, apple contient quercetin, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect mitochondria, the energy centers that allow muscle cells to function properly. When you feel exhausted after just a few minutes of grocery shopping or cleaning the house, it may not be due to laziness, but because your muscle mitochondria are not working efficiently, quercetin in apples helps keep these mitochondria stable. As a result, you may feel more endurance, less fatigue, and faster recovery after each movement or prolonged standing. Another reason apples are an ideal companion for people over 60 is their pectin content. Pectin is a type of soluble fiber that helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation in the body, and improve nutrient absorption in the small intestine. All of this helps nourish muscles in a more sustainable way. I once met Raphael, a 79-year-old man living in the northern suburbs of Portland. Each morning, he woke up early to water the garden and feed his chickens. But recently, he started feeling noticeably weaker in his legs and sometimes had mild pain in his calves after climbing just a few steps. Following his daughter's advice, he began eating one apple every morning, always with the skin on, along with a handful of almonds. 3 weeks later, he told me that his trips to the garden had become easier, his steps felt more stable, and his body no longer felt heavy in the morning. Apples are also very easy to use. You can eat them whole, slice them into oatmeal or salad, or juice them if you prefer a light, refreshing taste. The most important thing is to keep the skin on, because that is where the ursolic acid is found, the nutrient that helps rebuild muscle and preserve strength in old age. If you can choose organic apples, even better. If not, just wash them thoroughly with diluted salt water to safely enjoy the skin. An apple a day does more than keep the doctor away. It is a simple step toward nurturing your health from within, quietly and steadily, with every step you take each day. There are changes in the body that come very slowly, gently, like a breeze passing by, without us even noticing. A single step suddenly feels slower. Standing up requires a bit more support. One morning, your legs no longer move as easily as they did the day before. But these very changes can be improved if we choose the right things to do each day. No gym is needed, no expensive medication. Sometimes just the right fruit at the right time gives your body the chance to recover in the most natural and safe way. Today, We have explored 5 familiar fruits that hold great value, from avocado with healthy fats that help reduce silent muscle inflammation, to tart cherry that supports deep sleep and post-exercise recovery, from pomegranate seeds that enhance circulation and oxygen delivery, to mussels, to prunes that stimulate the hormone needed for muscle regeneration. And we ended with the humble apple, whose skin contains ursolic acid, a rare compound that helps you gently preserve the strength of your youth. You do not need to do everything at once. Just start with one small change. Add half an avocado to your breakfast. Eat 1 apple with the skin after lunch, or sip a glass of tart cherry juice before bed. These small actions are how you take care of your long-term health. If you found today's message helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss future tips on herbs, nutrition, and exercises that help seniors live a healthier life each day. Which of these fruits are you already using? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below.